Hi WJTL, we are Joe and Jamie Luthi, and we're here to tell you our story of how we got engaged. Jamie actually grew up in South Africa, where her parents were missionaries, and I grew up in Japan, where my parents were missionaries. So although we grew up on the basically two opposite sides of the world, we eventually met up. We both went to the same college, and we had mutual friends, and we started hanging out together and began dating. Now, in December of 2008, Jamie and I had a great opportunity. I was always wanting to go and visit South Africa and kind of see where she grew up. And so Jamie, her brother, her cousin, and her brother's friend, and I flew from the US to South Africa to go meet up with her parents. And that's where our story begins.
We had a 3-week vacation in the summertime. It was winter here, but summer there in South Africa, and just had an amazing time. Went all over South Africa, and in the middle of our vacation we had a 5-day hike along the coast and the tip of South Africa, where it's a trail called the Otter Trail, where it's completely secluded. They only let a group on the trail at a time, and so it was just breathtaking scenery. Just the whole time that you're hiking, you're along the ocean but high up, so it's just cliffs and rocks, and it's just beautiful. Well, the second day of the trip, after hiking all day, we got to the camp, and Joe asked me if I wanted to go over. There were some rocks kind of a ways off where we were staying, and he asked if I wanted to go walk up there with him up to the top of the rocks and look out over the ocean. And I was a little resistant. I didn't really want to. I think I was tired and complaining, and made it pretty difficult for him. Yeah. But I did not think at all about him proposing. I had no clue. Well, finally he got me to, and we got to this one part of the rock face where I was having trouble getting up, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go back. And Joe kept persisting, which he's very good at, and finally we made it up to the top, and we were sitting on the edge of this rock face with the ocean completely surrounding us, and it was a beautiful night. And Joe started to talk about our relationship and just reflecting on the past few years that we were dating. And after he was talking, he pulled out the ring and asked me to marry him, and I said yes. And it was great, because then we got to go back down to where we were staying and celebrate with our family, and it was a very special time. And then we got to enjoy the rest of the 3 days hiking along this gorgeous trail. So that's how we got engaged.
That was great. And I'm happy she said yes then, because really, it was a 5-day hike, and so I was kind of running out of days. So thankfully I was able to seal the deal on the second day, and yeah, it's been great. So.